Interactions determine how other charts on a page react when one is selected. In this lesson, we'll use interactions to apply one chart on our report page as a filter for other charts on the same page. When you have several visualizations on a single page, interactions can make the difference between a disparate collection of charts and an integrated, interactive report or dashboard. We've created a new page in our report to demonstrate the available interaction options. This new page focuses on analyzing the number of users of our company's software. We've created a bar chart of users by salesperson, a line chart of users by month, and a column chart of users by subregion. We've also added a slicer for region. There are two kinds of interactions in Power BI, filtering and highlighting. To demonstrate the effects of both, let's select Branscombe on our bar chart. We can see Branscombe's bar is highlighted, and the other two charts have changed. Our line chart has been filtered, and now only shows the number of users Branscombe sold to by month. Clearly, Branscombe sold to large companies in March, April, May, and December, and to smaller companies for most of the rest of the year. The column chart has highlighted the section of each column that can be attributed to Branscombe, but the overall size of the columns remains the same. We can see that filtering changes the shape of the chart entirely, while highlighting keeps the overall shape intact and highlights the relevant pieces of the chart. Let's click out of Branscombe's bar to reset our visuals. If we click the Mid-Atlantic column from our subregion chart, we see that the line chart is filtered and the bar chart is highlighted. If we unselect Mid-Atlantic and select a point on the line chart, the other charts are highlighted. Finally, we'll clear the selection in the line chart, select the South region in the slicer, and see that all the visuals are filtered. Let's deselect South to return the report to its original state. Note that we can change the way our charts interact. To that end, we'll select the bar chart, navigate to the Format tab in the ribbon, and select Edit Interactions. We can now control how each of the other visuals react when we select a salesperson from our bar chart. At the top of the column chart, you can see three symbols for the three interaction options: Filter, Highlight, and No Impact. Highlight is currently selected. Notice that the line chart and slicer do not have a highlight option, as highlighting only makes sense for some visualization types. Let's say that we want our line chart to remain unchanged when we select points from our other visuals. We also want our bar and column charts to filter each other instead of highlighting. We'll set the column chart to filter and the line chart to no impact. Next, we'll select the column chart, set the bar chart to filter, and the line chart to no impact again. Finally, we'll select the slicer and set the line chart to no impact one last time. Now when we select specific salespeople on the bar chart, the column chart is filtered and the line chart stays the same. Likewise, when we select a value in the slicer, only the bar and column charts are filtered. The line chart now behaves differently to the other charts on the page. To make this clear to users, we'll put a box around the line chart. We could do this by creating a border in the Format section of the Visualizations pane, but for this lesson, we'll demonstrate the process of adding a shape. We'll navigate to the Insert tab on the ribbon, select Shapes, and then Rectangle. We'll now navigate to the Format Shape pane, select Fill, and set Transparency to 100%. We'll then drag the rectangle over the line chart and resize it. Next, we'll navigate to the Format tab on the ribbon, select Send Backwards, and then Send to Back. As we can see, interactions allow us to effectively use one chart to filter another chart. This provides an intuitive way to drill down into your data and quickly discover insights at a deep level, even with a large and broad data set. In the next lesson, we'll look at how to use the Analytics pane to add reference lines to our charts.